You know that felt good.
Oh, that looked good. Look at that. That looked like someone getting good shampoo. I'm glad the camera did go a little bit lower because I think he's pitching a tent, man. I think that's what's going on right here. And look at his right hand jerking off at the same time. That's it. How did you know my sweet spot, baby? Oh God, just rub it right there. My scalp. Oh my God.
But it didn't end there. It didn't end there. So Liv is there kissing Dom on a truck.
Yep.
The caption was, "I kissed a boy and I liked it."
Yes. She also went to his, I believe, Instagram or social media and liked every single photo he's ever had. She is going full psycho on it's amazing. I am a fan of Liv Morgan.
Has anyone watched that? Baby Reindeer. It's basically so there was this comedian and this woman liked him or something like that, and then she sent him like 1,000 messages or something like that.
I know it's on Netflix and I want to watch it. I just haven't had time. My sister told me it's great as well. Like everybody who's seen it has told me it's great.
So there was a comedian. Check it out. Yeah, there was a comedian that was like, "Oh, it's cool and all that. This is took off, but can I just get it straight out of here? The comedian that is in question isn't even funny. Doesn't warrant him getting thousands of messages."
Yeah. It's like it'd be like one of us on this show getting like we're funny. I'm just saying we don't have that clout of like, oh man, this is like Chris Rock or somebody out there.
No, because the messages I get are from real people, not like trying to fuck me. Just get real messages from people.
Hey, I'm open to the messages of people trying to fuck me. I don't want, but not from bots. I'm not gonna accept it. I know a bot when I see one. You gotta be. I need the people with one eye and missing teeth to message me and be like, "Hey, yo, you're really funny."
Don't they hang out at your casino anyway? What do you need them to message you for?
They do. You know, it gets creepy. I can see though when old ladies start rubbing on you, you go like, "Oh, this is getting weird." Getting weird.
Yeah.
They grow the attachment. Why are you sitting next to me? Oh.
But does it recur? Is it just one night and then they move on, or do they return and remember you and continue where they left off?
No. They continue. It's a repeat. It's the same shit. Hilarity. They were talking about something, and I have to explain the game to go into detail, but there was talking. They were saying a dealer was saying, "Oh man, you know, I like to be on the bottom," and the guy was like, "Oh, I like the top." But and she's like, "But when you go in the middle, you don't really get the job done." And I go like, "You guys need to get a room. This is disgusting." And then they looked at me and they go, "What are you talking about?" And the dealer starts laughing. That was a good one. And I was like, "You guys didn't get the sex analogy? Y'all were fucking." It sounded horrible from my end. I'm just saying, this was like straight up foreplay, and the guy never got it because he's too into gambling. But I was, but then it led to the someone else going, I like being on bottom too, and I go, "Oh Jesus, you're 70, you're 70."
That just means he's lazy. We don't actually have any news to report on. I told Marcus before the show I have a probably good 45 minutes in me because I am exhausted.
Yeah, and I would like to say I'm always exhausted, and I have only maybe 45 minutes in me. But watch me, I'll stretch it to 29 extra minutes for no reason.
I have this hydration drink, which is normally my hangover cure, which I'm hoping isn't going to help with my eyes because my eyes want to close.
Manny, can I ask you a question? Yeah. Can you hold that drink up again and call it a hydration drink? Can you hold it up again? Why are you refusing to call it a Powerade? Why? They're not sponsored? Because
other hydration drinks are available.
If it was a Gatorade, you would have been like, "I'm drinking this Gatorade. I'm open to that sponsor." But Powerade, nah, that's just a hydration drink. Give it its name.
I said, pay us, people. Pay us.
All the time you drinking Coke, you have the cocaine advertised for free, and you like it. But Powerade on the side right here, how hydration drink.
Marcus, I didn't even sell it. Look, do you want some hydration?
Oop, nope. The bottle has to be turned the other way so they can see the logo. You gotta show the logo.
But they didn't pay for that. I said I can advertise it. It doesn't mean I will advertise it.
Yeah, you gotta rip the label off. You gotta rip the label off and have an empty bottle, not the script. Anyway, I'm Manny. That's Marcus. Oh, I'm Marcus. That's Manny. It's
you can be Manny if you want to be today.
Nah, Manny's tired today, and I can't carry his tired and my tired at the same time. Otherwise, the show would be like this.
Yeah, it's corrupt.
Yes.
You know me, Jimmy. Prime is corrupt. That's why I would want. That's why I would hold out for that sponsorship.
Yeah. I mean, there's the Prime bottle been in the background of the show too. It's just like Power ain't got no love right there.
I'm calling out anyone that advertises with FIFA. I know you're a corrupt company. Come hit up the sharpshooters. I will sponsor all of you. Heineken, Coke.
I'm down with these corrupt companies. Yeah, let's go with Prime, FIFA, McDonald's. The Olympics, McDonald's. I know that's human meat McDonald's. Come on. Let's go with all of this. But anyway, let's just jump into Raw and let's talk some wrestling. So let's try to make the 25 minutes.
I don't think the first bit was wrestling. The first bit that happened on Monday Night Raw was softcore porn or just your regular day-to-daytime TV stories.
Yes. I felt like I need to have an old lady with me at the time, with a sassy old lady go, Dominic, you better away. Stay away, Liz. That's mommy's man smoking a cigarette on the phone while she's doing it. By the way, I'm just describing my mother. To be honest.
I feel like at the end of this segment, we all needed to pause Raw and have a cigarette.
All right,
well, at least Dom needed one.
So listen, I'm going to do a brief synopsis of the segment, and I'm going to tell you my emotions and how I would feel in this one. So basically, Liv comes out. She's really proud of her revenge tour. Dominic comes out on the behalf of the Judgment Day and Mommy and gets booed off the building. Liv, completely in love with Dominic, makes a approach at him and continues to back him into a corner, only for Finn Balor to come in and was like, "Get back, you devil woman, get back."
Marcus, that may be the save of the night.
He had to do it twice.
There were multiple saves and there were multiple run-ins, but I feel like that was the best save of the night.
He did two of them. He did two in the night, and I feel like this one was Dom had no choice at this point. The man was given to his manly needs at this point. The mustache was speaking at this point where he was like, he forgot he was on television. He forgot he had a wife and a girlfriend and a mommy or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, when Finn told her, you need to back off and go away. The Judgment Day want nothing to do with you. But then she was like, but what if he doesn't want me to go away? And then she was like, I'll go. And then she stepped on that apron and then stroked his hair. I had hair once upon a time, and that felt nice.
It still feels like a bald head, but
on the back of the skull. Yeah. Here.
Yeah. But with the hair, I can imagine like all that hair.
And then later on in the night, when they pulled up the telestrator, and then you see the split shots of him moving away after she does that, and then the smile.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was meant to happen, but I feel like I would have broke too.
Yeah. That was the end. That was the end. I believe it was someone, I think it was Maurice somewhere in one of the comments going, Liv Morgan was looking good this night, or someone. Or it may have been Raph. And I was like, you know what she was? She was ruining lives right there. I don't know what man was going to resist this temptation tonight at that very moment. I would have punched Finn. Get away, Finn. Get away. I need this.
Someone
Finn.
in the mid-card mess posted a tweet from someone that read, forget Mark Henry being the world's strongest man. Look what we just witnessed.
Yes. That was corruption at the highest level. As we were talking about Brian and all this other shit and Logan Paul, that was corruption at the highest level. We watched a man fold and multiple times on this show into I cannot resist this. This is over. On Instagram, I saw a video. Real quick, I saw a video on Instagram. It was a guy. You may have sent it to me. I don't know who sent it, but it was just on my feed. There was a guy. He goes to his house and his girlfriend's sister is there going like, "Oh, I've been waiting for you, and it's time for us to get closer." And he immediately runs out the house, and the girlfriend's in the backseat of his car going, "You passed the test." As he was reaching, and he goes, "Ha ha!" But he was reaching his glove compartment to grab condoms. And that's exactly how Dominic was this moment. Like, nah, it's over.
In the back, Finn tells Dom he's playing with fire, despite Dom claiming, "What can he do? Women are just into me." Damian hopes Dom sorts everything out, and he wants Judgment Day to remind everyone why they run Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Damian, this in a while.
But Damian, you don't. There is a little white woman named Liv Morgan, and she is currently running Riot, a Ruby Riot, through the Judgment Day and all of Monday Night Raw.
I have not seen this domination of a woman on a television show since the Alexa Bliss era of superpowers of doing this. This was white woman magic. I know we've seen black women magic before, but Liv's working that white woman magic right now. And it was great. It was great. And do you think from at the end of the show, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, her revenge tour includes of taking the Judgment Day as well. Like she has Finn, JD, and Dominic. She takes everything, and there's Rhea going like everything.
I guess the prized possession is Dom, but like I feel like you could take everything.
I think she could take the entire Judgment Day at this point. I mean, fuck Priest. He can go on.
Well, Priest is going to be a loser the moment he loses that title.
Yeah,
it's coming either way.
He has 2 weeks left, if not 2 months left. Either way, your days are numbered, Damian.
Speaking of that, I was going to have it up and share screen, but still, I think WWE was stupid to put Clash at the Castle in June.
Why is that?
There's a big European tournament going on.
Oh, the Euro Cup.
The Euros start, I think, on the 14th of June. Clash at the Castle is on the 15th. I think they're played in Germany, so the times are off. The times would be like when we're doing shows and stuff like that. So I've told you already. I've texted the boys that I probably won't be around for some of the shows. But I feel like most England yobs who would have probably made the trip to Scotland to watch this is probably in Germany watching the England game. So I don't think I think whoever their events planner was made a bad decision because there are so many tickets available. There are so many tickets where you could go. I could sit in the third row right now.
Wow. Yeah. I think it is a real miscalculation. You can tell it's an American business that did this because they have no clue of what's going on in the world of soccer at all. And, there's a lot of stuff coming up over in Europe as well. Like you do have the Euros, the Olympics are around the corner. People are going to pay to go to Paris as well. Yeah, like there's a lot going on. It was a very, very miscalculation.
Yeah, they could have had Clash at the end of in the beginning of September, like they had the last Clash. I don't know why they didn't do it that way, but that looks like the reason why the tickets aren't really moving. Because if you had one a choice or the other, you would go to the Euros.
Yeah, and then look at the card. They haven't even they didn't announce a card for this until like this week. What's going to happen?
But I don't really. We'll get to it later. I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't really want to watch Alba Fire and Isla Dawn take on Jade and Bianca because you know what's going to happen. I don't like that's too predictable.
Yeah, Those black women are gonna eat them alive.
But speaking of eating, we just had another burger off the burger off the burger, banger off the banger off the banger, because Sheamus took on Ludwig Kaiser.
I'm going to say this right now. I want this on the note. I want this on the record. I want this on the record. And I'm sure Eric is somewhere going, I said it first. Ludwig Kaiser is my guy. I'm going to put him on the record. It's him and Levon Evans right now are my guys in the world where I'm going to support
Levon. Levon is not even a real person.
No, I'm confused with Levon Slater. Anyway, Javon Evans. Sorry.
I believe one of you said it at a WWE show you went, and you were like, Ludwig looked very, what was the word you used? Fluid.
Yeah. And this match, from the way it started with him attacking Sheamus, cheap shot him and stuff. But there was an initial beatdown when he gets him in the corner, and then he just beats the shit out of him, and he just spits on him. I was like, fuck yeah. I love that unnecessary hatred. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like he was like, fuck you, Sheamus.
And then he continued to work the knee, and then he did a Habibi kick to the leg, to the back of the knee, and then wins. I feel like Marcus might have to break the star scale again. 50,000 stars.
Ooh,
And that's all funded by the Saudi government.
Yeah, you create galaxies with your star ratings now. Where's Galaxy? You're in Galaxy's territory. Soon you have a whole universe. Yeah, this is getting the Milky Way for me too. But this was so much fun. This was a good ass match, and it was just I don't know, just the physicality and just the story, and it looked like a real coming out party for Ludwig.
Yeah, and before he came out, Sheamus suggested maybe Gunther had been holding back Ludwig, and it looks like he maybe has been held back a little bit.
Yeah,
because like Gunther was obviously Gunther, and then Ludwig and Giovanni were just the guys that took pinfalls.
It just means. And I think the best thing that could happen for was the breakup of the not the Imperium, but the Vinci and Ludwig thing, so he can go basically solo. And I think he's going to actually be he's eventually going to turn on Gunther at some point.
I think he will, but I think he needs more to get over with the fans, because I feel like they're just going to harbor on that he's German and then the USA thing. And I don't think you need more of that. Like, there's too many Europeans in there that could be just a standardized European bad guy.
Well, this started off as a very European show with, you have Irishman and German going at it. You got Finn yelling and trying to cock block somebody in the show. Didn't we lead into what is it, Dragon Lee and Finn after this?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I felt like this was kind of just there. I mean, it was okay. Finn wins with the help of Carlito and JD. They continue to attack after the bell when someone that just keeps just butting in on other people's business. Braun Strowman comes in to make the save. Priest wants Carlito to handle the Braun Strowman problem. R-Truth says being in the Judgment Day was the best days of his life. I felt it too when he was talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe everything Truth says. It's just... And honestly, I think as a wrestler and as a quote unquote shoot, it might be the most fun he's had as entering Judgment Day.
I think so too. So we move into the Sami Zayn segment where he calls out Chad to put an end to the beef. The Alpha Academy come out minus Chad. Maxine has a prepared statement that said Chad doesn't deserve his time and they need to redeem themselves. He demands that he not only puts them down on the note, he wants a title match at the Clash at the Castle. Sami gives him the title match, but then tells them, haven't they had enough of being humiliated? They are better than that. Chad Gable doesn't get to decide what they are worth. They need to set themselves free from Chad, but Chad sneaks attack. and then Calamity goes all over the place.
But I have a question, and I hope this doesn't derail the show too much. One, it was a statement next to the question. One, or I can make them both questions. One, do you think they were cues in the card to turn and look at Tozawa?
Yes.
He had to insult Tozawa and say, Q, look at Tozawa and Otis when they were insulting them.
Because the pause was so long.
Yes. The Q. Oh, fuck. All right. You're a ninja. And put one around pajamas.
You were a child that lost your briefcase.
Yeah. And then the second one, have you ever seen an attack when someone comes out in sports coat, attacks somebody, takes off sports coat, and roll up sleeves in real life? I feel like that happens in wrestling all the time, but I've never actually seen somebody like, oh, I'm about to fuck this dude.
I've never seen it in real life, but I've seen it in like Peaky Blinders. I've seen it in like Japanese Yakuza stuff, but never in real life.
Yeah, I've seen it in TV and stuff, but I think that's a goal. That's a life goal of me just being like, oh, he about to fuck somebody up. He's rolling up his sleeve. He's ready to fuck up somebody. Just haven't seen it. I'm just saying. Normally when people fight, they're in whatever they're in and they're just flailing. It's awkward looking. Just say.
Maxine basically gets pushed off of the apron, and then Otis slams Sammy, and then delusional Gable in the back praises their broken team, but I'm really hurt.
Yeah. Otis with the dramatic carry to Zawa and Maxine up the ramp.
That was unnecessary. We know you're strong. You don't need to just prove it like this.
Nah, that was cool. That was cool. It gave, I think the crowd was like, ooh. But the crowd's really behind Otis. This segment was great. Chad Gable is a monster of a heel, and he has destroyed these people.
He must have re-signed them, because if his contract was due this week, Clash at the Castle is in 2 weeks. He must have re-signed. It's just not been reported.
They say he has not re-signed, and they're dangling in the last report, they're dangling the Intercontinental title over him as a negotiation topic. So I think he has an extension, probably until the pay-per-view. I mean, they don't know where they're going after.
This is the best booking he's ever going to have. It makes sense to re-sign, but there's so many people. Like every day now, you get a new bit of information of someone else's contract coming up. People I don't even care about, like Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Angel Garza's contract's up in August. Why do I know this? There was a little story about this, about Andrade being upset about the booking, and he expressed his frustration in
why
Spanish
the Mexicans
on X.
fighting the Mexicans. So
yeah, which it's a valid thing. But I can take down this argument in both ways. But why are the white people fighting the white people? But that's just like, like you can see it in both things. Like check, like Finn Balor. There's someone out there. There's white on white crime. But I'm just saying, he's right. I don't understand why this has been going on with Santos and the LWO and all this it's forever. This has been going on forever. And it's been the same.
It seems like a Vince thing, but like it's also moved on into the Triple H era.
Yeah. Like I wish it would evolve. Like Santos could feud with the Final Testament and it'd be all right. Who cares?
No, it won't. No one would care about it even more.
I know. I just couldn't think of another group at this moment. Just say it.
Bron Breakker
is kind of Latino as well. The 50%.
Bron Breakker is in the back. He wants to congratulate Adam Pearce for finally putting him in a match against a real talent. Adam Pearce was like, "You're lucky." I'm dying.
Hydration. Hold on. Pause.
I need to hydrate.
Pause for as Manny drinks his special hydration drink, his blue flavored hydration drink.
So good.
It's so good. Too bad you never know what kind of drink it is. It really aided my thirst, but it gave me power.
Also in the back, Ilya Dragunov tells Ricochet to be cautious because Bron Breakker is wired differently. Ricochet tries to tell them they're both wired differently. But we move into Bron Breakker versus Ricochet. The thing I enjoy the most about Ricochet matches recently is they always cut to Samantha Irvin looking angry, upset,
concerned, like she has gas.
He always looks happy, and it makes me happy that at that moment in time she's in distress.
Yeah.
She's a real person. She has a real other feelings too.
Like I like that she's a character, but it's not over. Like she's not overstated. Like it's not an Aubrey Edwards situation where she's
but those reactions are real.
Yeah,
those reactions are real. So like even when they show even when it's not Ricochet, there's times where she just looks genuinely like, oh my god, kind of like, what is that kind of thing? Like it's a real reaction.
Like she goes full belief into the show. Like I think it's a little bit of performance, but she's always performing. It's a little method acting or something. Like I think she's fully like, I'm gonna, treat this as if it's real. Ricochet came out as half a man taped up all over his body. Yeah, and Braun Breaker runs through him multiple times.
And then gets speared in half again for the win. Do you know what the storyline is? The storyline is Wesley all over again.
Which one?
When he kept getting beaten up, but he just kept wanting to be a fighting champion and all this stuff. It's basically the same thing without the championship.
I would like to say I agree, but I can't because I think it's not even about Ricochet at all. It's all about Breaker running the ropes. It's all about Breaker running the ropes. That's all I want to see. I just want to see Breaker run through people. He's a monster. I don't know if we've ever had an athlete this fast and this size ever in the ring. Brock came close.
I mean, Brock was fast for the size he was.
Yeah, but I don't know if anybody's ever just been scared of me. When Breaker hits those ropes, I'm going, oh my God, someone's going to die.
I still remember the NXT shot on the last NXT show he was on, Stand and Deliver, when he actually hit the rope so hard the ring moved.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, even on this one, when he hit the ropes earlier, I think he was just do a clothesline or something. The ropes were shaking for about 5 minutes. No, it's not because they start fighting out the ring. And you can still see the shirt. I was like, Jesus, don't hit me again.
Natalya takes on Kiana James. Kiana wins with the 401k. More importantly, in the back, which was like kind of just forgotten, was Natty telling Sonya Deville, enough is enough, it's time for a change, which is the Owen Hart line. And then Sonya just goes like, well, I'll be with you in a minute. I need to pal up with Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, who had wanted nothing to do with her. She's like, people respect us. It's just you. But move, bitch.
My main tip for this, Natty is confirmed for the Owen Hart Classic Cup. That's
maybe
the headline. That's the headline. Clickbait. If I had a shady wrestling thing, Natty to AEW hinted at on Raw. Yeah,
Natty isn't exactly clickbait, is she? In that sense, she's clickbait in all other ways, but not entitlement. Braun Strowman takes on Carlito. The Judgment Day tried to help, but Strowman still wins. He gets jumped by all the Judgment Day, but it fails. Liv stands in the way of Strowman and Dominik, but they get the better of Strowman with a chair.
Yep. And, the Judgment Day being in disarray, as I said earlier, this looked like Liv was running the Judgment Day. It looked like they were all like, fuck yeah, Liv. Because they finally got a win. They normally get their ass kicked. But this time, Liv led the way.
Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair come out. They call out Shayna and Zoe. They come out and accuse them of ducking them by keeping the titles hostage on SmackDown. And then Jade basically goes, "We'll fight you tonight." Adam Pearce comes out and makes it official. The camera angles this evening on that particular match were giving me a little bit of motion sickness.
Yeah.
They kept doing the shot around the ring, so it started in the corner of the ring and then kept going around. And it was just obviously I was watching this at *4, and that moving around just really fucks with your eyes.
Yeah. For me, it was fine. I was okay with it. I'm watching probably at normal speed, half sleep or whatever it is I am. But I enjoyed the match. Jade looked all right. That's the only thing I pay attention really in these matches.
She's improving.
Because Bianca's good.
Yeah, Jade's improving.
Yeah. Bianca's
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn caused the DQ, but both of the teams stomp out the champions. Alba and Isla are mad in the back that they weren't given the opportunities and want a shot at Clash at the Castle. Or they're going to make a shot at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah. They're like, it only makes sense. We're Scottish. Hey, get back in the line. I don't want to hear that. Get out of here.
So can you tell me what the hell Jey Uso was talking about when he was out there? Because it just felt like they played his music to shut him up afterwards.
I believe they had no plan. They wanted to fit Jey Uso on the show because he wasn't on last week, and I think he was barely featured in the week before. And they were just like, all right, we need to make sure his yeeting and Day One song still goes off. So let's bring him out there. We have no motivation of him out there. He was like, here's a kid. He's happy. He want to yeet with me. That's a cool shirt. Yeah, yeet. I'm going to be Mr. Yeet in the bank. Yeet. Like, what? He said nothing. And then he was like, I'm going to be the first entry in the Money in the Bank. He was like, oh, the family. He was all over the place. And I think he should win Money in the Bank. I think they're going to have to give Jay something.
They have to give Jay something. Lyra says Becky is disappointed, but Becky is at her best when people think she is beat, and she will take the loss and make herself better. Says her next goal, like Jay, is Money in the Bank. But Io and Angry attacks her. And I feel like this was violent, but to everything else but Lyra. Everything else got hit but Lyra.
There's a lot of furniture moving and shit. Even Io yelling sounded violent. This is like Lyra's like, what the fuck is happening right now? But I did like the rage attack from Io, who just hates her for no reason. It's a Caitlyn Clark situation going on with Io. Which I will like to touch on. McAfee like Caitlyn Clark a white bitch, and then addressing it multiple times on Raw in subtle ways. Where Michael Cole was calling the controversial Pat McAfee, or he was Pat McAfee was Braun show. That's a big white son of a bitch. Instead of
just so getting away with. So let me get this straight. He could call someone a big white bitch, but Tiffany Stratton can't say it.
No, she can't say black bitch. So here are the rules, and I think these are the rules. One, Pat McAfee got in trouble for this one. And he had to issue an apology, which he never does. He had to issue an apology. But when you look at his video, he was you can see what he meant. He was like, the WNBA doesn't have a problem. They have a white bitch problem, and this is the problem. And he was paying parody of what the players would say. I understood what he was going for. You just probably shouldn't say it. But I believe if you are of that race, you should be able to say it. He's a white man. He should be able to call her, say whoever is a white bitch. You shouldn't treat all women bitches. But I'm just saying, if he wanted to add the white part in there, he should be allowed. And Tiffany Stratton, white woman, should not be able to say black bitch. But if she wants to hit Lyra Valkyria and say, come on, you white bitch, I think it's okay. I think it should be in that line.
But, okay, let me ask you this. If Macho Man said what Tiffany Stratton allegedly did, where are your feelings there?
He's punching her?
No, he's not punching her. He may have retweeted what Tiffany Stratton retweeted or put on their story. If Macho Man did it, how would you feel?
Macho Man gets a pass. I don't.
No. This is a real.
How I was. Okay. When I thought he was black, he go with it. Man could have said N-word and walk with Dr. King at some point with me. Shit.
The New Day versus the Authors of Pain. Karrion Kross says the New Day rock chant was great, but the power of positivity is dead. He warns Woods after tonight he won't have to follow Kofi Kingston around anymore. Now I question, what the hell did they do to Kofi that Woods would be like, you know what? I'm giving up my friendship with Kofi because I saw nothing. He got pushed off the apron. That's it.
Yeah, he got distracted. Kross was like, ha, look at me. And he missed the tag. And Woods got the What a Rush, which is a stupid name for a finisher. And disgrace to the Legion of Doom / Road Warriors. Just say. I don't know where the storyline's going. I just don't need just find the whatever they call themselves, the Final Testament. Can next week be the Final Testament? Really? Can we just say this is the one? Like they just look like jobbers and bums.
Rey Mysterio takes on Damian Priest. I don't know why in the middle of the night Rey Mysterio was calling Damian Priest the greatest power.
What? I missed that. I didn't hear that.
He's calling Damian Priest the greatest power, and Damian Priest may run Monday Night Raw, but he doesn't run the LWO.
I don't know. I missed when he said that. Otherwise, I would have been like, what the fuck?
Drew tells Damian this is the highest he's ever going to get and he should enjoy it. And he wanted to help him, but he wanted to make it personal. So now it's personal. Damian wins with the South of Heaven chokeslam off the top rope. Drew McIntyre takes on Damian Priest after the match, but Drew wastes his time talking to Michael Cole and gets chokeslammed through the announce table like a fool.
Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to feel after this segment. Are we supposed to feel bad for Drew for being a piece of shit anyway? Or should we be supporting the Judgment Day of whooping his ass at the end? Because the Judgment Day came off with strong with Carlito. He's not officially in, although he did take that match with Strowman.
Yeah, but they somehow dealt with the Braun Strowman problem. It wasn't necessarily about winning; it would get taken down.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. So he might be officially in, but I guess the main focal point of the show was the Judgment Day is as strong as ever unless Liv Morgan is ringside. but
so that was
wrong.
Raw. I mean, it was
I
okay.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed the drama of it. The drama and some of the matches were fun. But I don't think I like you. I lost points in Priest this week. I'm not buying him as champion or someone leading the way, but they didn't really have.
He's just holding that belt. He's keeping it warm.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going away at this point. I'm willing to give the belt to Dominic Mysterio, who's just when he's out there, is the most entertaining. Not just Jake Uso in the bloodline.
The real champion of Monday Night Raw is Liv Morgan.
Yes. When she started the show, she showed up in the mid. In championship rankings, I might put her right under Cody in all of wrestling right now. Cody has the belt. That's what makes him the champion. But Liv has the storyline, the drama going all with her. She has all the momentum. Swerve has nothing going for him right now. He's going to lose Ospreay or something.
But inevitably he will lose to Ospreay. But I still will never forgive Will Ospreay for one, dancing with Mercedes Moné and then repeating that dance with Shotuna.
Don't send that dance to Japan.
Ooh, sexy dance. Ooh, sexy dance.
But yeah. Thursday should be an interesting show. I don't know what's happening on Dynamite, but I know tonight on NXT here Pete Page and Jordan Grace makes her NXT debut.
Well, there's also
I'm doing ETE tomorrow because I'm back. I can do one. Let's see.
Are we doing it live or are you doing a recorded one?
It was going to be a live one. It was going to be a live ETE. The topic, if we do it, and if I just text him all or something, if he's available, it will be NXT versus TNA. We could put up the dream matches and what we would like to see if they do actually decide to go to war.
You're doing the Prohibited Portal pay-per-view.
Yes, the Prohibited Portal. But
that should be good. That should be a good episode. But please don't make it an hour.
No, it shouldn't be that long. It should be just us going over matches. Like I know, for me personally,
I know the
have
both
to be
of
an
you.
Ultimate X.
I can barely control the two of us.
Yeah.
Let alone
we're under 45 minutes.
Imagine you trying to control the situation. That'd be even worse.
Yeah. I understand. For me, I am like the X Division. I have no limits. We just go on.
I have a limit, but I can extend the limit for certain things.
Yeah. I feel like me and Jamal just go the same thing. It was like, oh yeah, this match is so and so. People, a wrestler no one ever heard of. We're talking about.
I think you need to do it like how we used to do cast subject to change. So you can't use the same wrestlers.
Dang. Do you know how long that would be? Because then we would really have to prepare.
Prepare it and then actually jot down like replacements and stuff like that. I think you should do it that way.
Let's see.
It adds an interesting concept because I feel like you'll end up with the same matches.
I think we different. I think it'll be a little different. I don't know who I like. Like Mike said, I just put him with another Latino person because that's how I do it in WWE. That's like Mike Santana versus
Homicide.
Yeah, okay. He's not even in NXT. Just Homicide. Where did he come from? I'm NXT now. Fuck up. But should be a fun show. Just like if we do it. I got a message. Don't get your hopes up, people. It may not happen.
So like the video and subscribe if you haven't. We are both exhausted. We've managed to do a show that's under 45 minutes. Hooray for us!
Yeah. And if you want to learn any lesson from this show, I think you should take two. One, don't move, try to podcast and work all in the same week. You take that time off. You take that time for yourself. Two, if you're drinking Powerade, don't tell anybody. Tell them it's a hydration drink.
I just want to point out there are other hydration drinks available because Powerade has not paid us a single thing.
Yes. Go try a Gatorade, which we were well comfortable mentioning on air. And three.
Lionel Messi just released a hydration drink.
Oh yeah?
It's like Mio Plus or something like that. Mess Plus or something like that.
Okay.
Tyson Fury has an energy drink.
Yeah. This will knock
Apparently
you out.
You drink it, you start singing Sweet Home Alabama and Sweet Caroline.
Any song with sweet. You start singing like Tyrese, sweet lady, won't you be my just all the songs. And then the third lesson you learned, and Manny, I want you to learn this lesson right now. Manny, you're my partner, you're my brother, you're my co-host, whatever else we want to add to all this stuff. But if Liv Morgan is approaching me like she's approaching me and rubbing my hair, you stay out of this. You stay out of this. It's our business. It's our business between us. Don't care what's going on. I don't care how many abs you got, man. You stay back. It's over between me and Rhea at this point.
Oh, so he deleted it all. No, he didn't. you give it Liv this album.
Liv Morgan walking my house like this. He goes, "Oh boy, I made a mistake." Have a seat, Liv. This is my special love couch. Can we just use the bed? I don't have one yet. This is my bed. You have a choice: the rug or the bed.
Of all things, you have a rug, but you don't have a bed yet.
I can't help the delivery person, Manny. I can't help it. Amazon, again, another lesson learned. Don't furnish your house via Amazon. It sucks. It's absolutely horrible.
I need to remind you once again, even though I told him in the pre-show, if you go to IKEA, one, you could have picked it up all yourself, or two, you could have them deliver it, and they will all appear at the same time.
Yeah, it would have been great. Yeah, that's the logic thing. And I just thought I didn't think Amazon would stab me in the back like this. I didn't think it would happen. I thought me and Bezos was like this. I thought his billions were my billions. I thought we got along.
The Amazon Live machine.
It sounds like someone got a new gimmick.
It just reminds me of Hot Tub Time Machine, and I don't know why. It has no recollection to the movie.
Yeah, it's long. It's a long sentence that is the machine. So Amazon Live machine.
But yeah, we'll be back. Marcus might be back tomorrow. Might. Don't get your hopes up. Yeah. We'll be both back on Thursday, and we will be back with Eric talking all that hate on Saturday. Whether he's good or bad this week, Alexis King.
If he's even on the show this week, I hope he is. The show, it doesn't hit the same unless he's on there. We gotta know.
Yeah, so we out. Peace.
I'm just a live machine.
What the hell is that?
No one's gonna stop me till the party can be.
Marcus, these look like spells.
Yeah, no. Oh God. Oh, no.
Wingardium Leviosa. We out.
Yeah, in this picture, Braun Strowman is seeing flashbacks of Alexa Bliss, and he's like, you know what? I can take Liv too. Like, he can eat. It's falling under his spell.